So I wanted to thank you guys for hopping on the call tonight. It's Team Sweat Your Heart Out's team call. Every Wednesday night, you guys get to come here and we can all talk about what's going on with our team and all of that fun stuff. I just wanted to start off by congratulating everyone for having a kick-ass November. November is not an easy month. I'm not going to lie, it's really not an easy month at all. But everyone really gave it their all and pushed their hardest, and it's definitely apparent by the amount of coaches we added to our team in just 1 month. We added 38 coaches to our team, which is a lot. It's the most I believe we've ever added to our team. So in a tough month, if we're adding that many, imagine how many we can add come January when everybody wants to start working on their health and fitness. So I'm really excited for January for our team. Also, too, we are ranked currently until Friday. We'll find out what the new ranking is, but we're number 389 out of over 300,000. So that's pretty awesome if you think about how many teams are out there and how high up we are and how close we are to the top. Also, Hammer and Chisel is out. So if you bought that and ordered your Hammer and Chisel, I got my email today that mine is shipping. I'm so excited. I haven't had a chance to check my on-demand. I don't know if it's up there yet. Has anyone checked yet? No? Okay. Did you guys get your Hammer and Chisel?
Yep.
No? Not yet? All right. Well, you still have time. I wanted to kind of talk about how our group is going to go for that, because it's really hard to get people to commit to a program in December. But since it's a brand new program, it shouldn't be too hard to get them to be excited about it. So what our team will be doing for December, we're going to have a Hammer and Chisel group, but it's not going to be so regimented. It's not going to be as strict as most of our groups typically are, with posting every day and people are checking in and working their butts off. It'll be more of okay, for the next 2 weeks, we're going to look at the meal plan, because Hammer and Chisel's new to everyone. It's not just new to our customers, it's new to us as well. So while the meal plan is pretty much very similar to 21 Day Fix, except for the fact that you get to choose which meal plan you want to do depending on what your goals are. Your containers might be different if you want to bulk versus if you want to cut. The first 2 weeks will be very lax. We'll all be posting in there. You can work out, not saying for 2 weeks, you can just take a little seat on the couch. You can still work out, still post in there, but it's not going to be as strict. And then come January 1st, we're going all in. So they're going to know that when they get into the group. But doing this will allow us to get Success Club points for December, since it's not starting till January. So we have the entire month of December to get those points. And then come January, we'll have another one in the middle of the month to help us hit Success Club in January as well. But if you don't have Hammer and Chisel, I can't stress how important it is to get it, just because you want to be showing everyone that you're doing the new program, you're testing it out. If you don't have it now, when I didn't have it, I did the on-demand. There's 2 workouts on the on-demand. Just show people that you're doing it, talk about it, post before and afters, use those in your transformation, for your challenge group posts. So just really hype it up even more than we were hyping it up before it even came out. You want to just keep hyping it up, because I was listening to Carl Deckler had how they're doing they're giving money for homes, for children who don't have homes, or taking them off the street, and they're helping them families get off the street. Well, they helped, I believe, 24 families in the first day. So you can only imagine how many packages and how many base kits were sold. So it has a possibility that they might sell out and they might have to make a bunch more really quickly. So you really want to get yours as soon as you can and start talking about it, posting about it, inviting people to challenges for it. I have a message that I've been sending out to people about it. Has like a little short video in it that works really well. So I'll post that sample message in the team page today as well, so that you have that and you can use that when you're inviting people to it, since it is brand new and a lot of people aren't really sure what it is. So yeah, I said I had a call with corporate today. That was fun. I love talking to them. They really get you really pumped up. And every time I talk to them, I get so excited about you guys and how awesome you're doing. And I got to talk to Jeff today. A few of you have had the chance to talk to Jeff as well last time we were on the call. But he was super impressed with how far we have come and how much growth we've had in less than a year. Because really, I might have been a coach in July 2014, but this team didn't exist until like very end of December last year. So our team hasn't even been around for a full year. And that's incredible that we were like 2.5 emeralds away from being elite, which it's fine. Don't worry. I'm like not mad about it at all. I'm just super proud of everyone for giving it their all. And I couldn't be any more proud of you guys. He also was saying that we shouldn't let not hitting elite slow us down. And I completely agree with that 100%. It's important to not look at it as, oh, we didn't make it, but look at it as, holy crap, we were so close. We came so far. And if we take that excitement and that momentum that we had pushing towards elite and we keep doing that till the end of the year, it'll launch us forward in January. So we want to start January like as close to the top as possible. Like my goal for our team is to be a top 10 team next year. And I was telling Jeff, and he was like, well, you know what you need to do to make that happen. And I was like, I am fully aware of what needs to happen for our team to be up there. And the way I look at it is, if you're not shooting for the top, then why bother shooting for anything? So I'm putting it in my head that we're going to be a top 10 team next year. So you guys know my little act as if I have one of these now. So I took the elite one off, and I'll be sending that out to one of you guys. And this is now my chair backing. My coach Kelly sent that to me, and I will be sending the elite one out to one of you guys as well to paint that vision for you, for your team. But yeah, so top 10 is on my mind. I have full confidence that we can shoot for that. And like any coach can shoot for that. Any team can shoot for that. But why not us, So yeah, I get excited when I talk about that. Okay. So what needs to happen for us to start off January on a positive note? We want to start off strong. We need to plant the seeds now. So that means you're still reaching out to people. You're still messaging 3 to 5. If you really want to build 10 to 12 a day. Like I don't even know how many people I reach out to, because it's definitely more than 5, and it's probably closer to like 15 to 20 people that I'm talking to at a time. So the more people you talk to, the more seeds you're planting. Now that doesn't mean that everyone's going to be like, yeah, sign me up. Like, probably not going to happen, but that's okay, because you're planting a seed, and each little seed, every time you reach out to that person, every time you talk to that person or post something on your Facebook that they see, it's just watering the seed. And eventually the seed's going to sprout, and I'm like anticipating a lot of seeds to be popping in January, because that is when I don't know why everyone thinks, well, I'll just wait till next year. I already screwed up this year. So, well, the whole year, let that year end, and then I'll start fresh. So, it's true. So keep that in your mind when people are telling you no, when people are telling you they don't have the money, people are telling you it's not the right time. It might not be the right time, but January looks like a damn good time to me. So just keep doing the 3 vitals. Keep reaching out. Keep track of who you're reaching out to, because that's super important. something that I'm personally doing, and I suggest that you guys do as well, is I've taken a list of my top 12 like dream coaches. Like there are people out there that I'm talking to and I'm seeing on Instagram and I'm connecting with, and I'm like, dude, you need to be a coach. You're going to be freaking awesome. Just commit already, right? And I'm sure you have people that you're talking to that you feel that way about as well. You might have like a girl crush on them because they're just that perfect, but you're like maybe too afraid to ask them, or you've already asked them and they said, no, not right now. So what I'm doing is I'm taking those people and I'm putting them on my dream coaches list. And this whole month of December, what I plan to do is every week I will pick a couple of them and I will deposit something into their bank. Not money, but like, oh, I found this article and it totally reminded me of you and I just had to send it to you because I know you would love it. Or, oh, I found this recipe, I was meal planning and it just looked like something that you would love, so I wanted to send that to you. Or if you see something on their Facebook, instead of commenting on their Facebook, message them. Be like, oh my God, I just saw that your sister got married. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. Just like be a friend to these people and send them deposits of love, and maybe a funny video you found or a funny meme. Maybe it's somebody like, if I were depositing something to April McDonald, let's pretend she's not a coach. Maybe I'd send her a funny guacamole video or something ridiculous and crazy that she would like. And that is just further building that relationship with that person. So my plan is that come January, maybe these people will have a turn of a leaf or whatever that saying is, and be like, okay, well, I know her a little bit more. I feel a little bit more confident in our relationship. I know it sounds like I'm talking about like dating right now, but it's pretty much the same thing. You need to have these people you're talking to, especially people that you don't know. You want them to develop that trust in you. You want them to see you as a friend and not as like this weird girl who just messaged me on Facebook and wants to talk to me. So by showing them that you really do care about them, you're really interested in their life, and you are like sharing things that you know they're going to like, it shows that you're taking interest in them, and then they might be more likely to consider coaching, or at least give you the time of day and listen to what it is that you have to say about it. So that's what I'm doing for my dream coaches. I was like a dream dozen, but now I have more than 12, so I can't really call it a dozen unless it's like the baker's dozen or whatever. I don't know. But it's more than 12 at this point. But I'm just going to keep doing that for this month. Also, too, what else did I want to say? Oh, when you're posting too, this is something that I was on a GSR call today and it just kind of came to mind. If you have Facebook, I know this has nothing to do with what I was talking about, but if you have Facebook and you have Instagram and you have them linked, so let's say you post on Instagram and you know the thing where you click Facebook and it posts on Facebook and Instagram at the same time, don't use that, because what happens is Facebook and Instagram, they're like people, they're like brother and sister, and they hate each other. And when you post something on Instagram to Facebook, Facebook is like, okay, well, maybe I'll let some people see that, but I'm not going to let everybody see it because it's not from Facebook, it's from Instagram. So what happens is your photo or your video or whatever you're posting doesn't get as much traction, so that means you don't get as many likes, you don't get as many comments, and it doesn't pop into as many news feeds as you would like it to. So what you need to do when you're posting, if you're using both social medias, you want to post organically to each one. So you want to post a video, you post it to Instagram, and then if you want to post that same video, even if you want to post it at the same exact time, go to Facebook and organically post it to Facebook from your phone, because more people will see it that way. It goes the same with YouTube. If you post a YouTube link of your video, not as many people are going to see that as if you were to post the actual video itself to Facebook. Now, the only thing you need to be careful with videos in Facebook, and I've gotten in trouble for this, that's the only reason why I know, is when you have music in it that you didn't pay for, they will block you from posting videos for a certain amount of time because that's apparently illegal. So don't do that. Pay for your music if you're going to post it on Facebook, or if you have it on YouTube and you want to post it on Facebook, do something like a post that says, if I were to share a video of me making coconut oil hair stuff, would you be interested in checking it out? If so, comment below so that when I post the video link, you'll be able to see it. Something like that. And I know that my coach Kelly does that a lot, and it works a lot better for her because the post gets more traction, so more people see the video, and then more people view it on YouTube than if you were to just post the YouTube link to your Facebook. So that was like my little side tangent about posting things, but it just popped in my head. Did anyone have anything like they wanted to talk about, or anything that they did really well that they wanted to share? I hate being the only one talking. Anyone, you can unmute yourself. I'm going to call you out if you don't.
I was just going to say something about Hammer and Chisel because I don't know when I'm going to get the okay to do that.
Okay. Wait, hold on, you're frozen. What happened? My internet is awful. All right. Kind of. Okay.
I don't know when I'm going to get the okay to go and do something like Hammer and Chisel.
Oh, yeah, because of your injury. And that's fine. I don't expect you to, like, hurt yourself.
I also have a lot of home workout equipment that I need to get.
Yeah.
I have nothing except for one resistance band.
Yeah, well, as far as equipment goes, you really only need a fitness ball. I've been doing it without a bench. You can have a bench if you want, but it's not, like, required. I just ordered the little door anchor for the band because I don't have a pull-up bar either, and it was like $5. Pull-up bar was like $30, so I was like, okay.
And I saw that band. I have that saved too, and I know I can get a stability ball for super cheap. I don't really want to spend money on that stuff until I can even use it. So.
No, I totally understand. And for that, what I would do, I would just keep doing the program that you're doing. I would keep doing PYO, show people what you're doing. But if you're talking to somebody and you think that Hammer and Chisel would be more their cup of tea, then share that with them. Invite them to join that group. Like, you don't have to be doing it. And because, I mean, obviously, if you're injured, I'm not like, do it. Like,
yeah, no.
I don't care. So just do what your body and your doctor allows, and just share the opportunity to do Hammer and Chisel with other people. Or even like talk about coaching. You can kind of shift your focus more to coaching, and that might help you as well. Start to build your team. And you could talk about how fitness, like, you can incorporate fitness and coaching, but not saying like, oh, since you can't do Hammer and Chisel, you can't talk about it. Like, no, that's not true. So
yeah, no, I've been using the, like, what they're doing with the, like, money for the homeless. I've been using that to kind of promote it.
Okay, that works too. Yeah, that's another way to do it. If you can't do the program at the moment, you can do that. Also, I'm not sure if you're a part of the group, but Carl Deichler has a Hammer and Chisel group, and it has Sagi and Autumn are running the group with Carl. So it's really cool to be in that group because you kind of get like that inside sneak peek about, well, not sneak peek because it's kind of released already, but you get that inside look on the program. You kind of get to see like what the trainers are saying about it, and that helps you when you're talking about it to other people. Also, Carl's posting in there. I heard that his goal for this group was to show coaches how to run a Hammer and Chisel group. So that's why I added myself to that group so that I can see how it's being run and what other coaches are saying about it. A lot of coaches are posting like their before and afters in there because a lot of the people who did the test group are in that group. So it's really cool to be in that group and just kind of see all of that going on so that you can share that with your potential customers, coaches, or whatever.
Okay. Can you send me that?
Yeah, I'm gonna post the link. I think I did a couple days ago, but everything gets lost in the team page, so
Yeah.
I'll post the link.
I literally have like 20 groups that I'm in at this point. So.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll post the link to the Hammer and Chisel group in the little comment thing that I'm gonna post the link to this. So,
Okay.
all right. Did you have anything that you wanted to share that you did really well this week?
I have my
What's your
meeting
sparkle?
tomorrow.
I know, that's so
Huh?
exciting. Your sparkle of the week. What was it?
Oh God, I don't know. um, I'm actually working on trying to get to like 100 people right now. That's kind of been my
The beast
focus,
mode
to try to
group.
get more people active. And yeah,
Yeah.
because I feel like that a lot of the people that are in there are the
Ah,
have like said they have to wait or whatever till they get money. So I
yeah.
figure that that's like a good way to stay in their
hmm
newsfeed.
Something you can do to get more people to not only add you on Facebook, but also request to be in the group is if you're using Instagram, you can go to, it's called bit.ly.com. It allows you to take a link and make a smaller link so that it doesn't look like a bunch of like junky numbers and stuff. And you can
Mm-hmm.
make it say like Beauty and Beast or whatever free group, whatever you want it to say. And then you can post that link in your Instagram bio. So when you post something on Instagram, you could say, click the link in my bio for the exclusive access to my whatever group. So
Oh,
people can
okay.
click on it and request to join.
Okay. I'll
So
try
that
that
might
then.
help you build that up a little bit more. I just did that for the sneak peek, and I got some people who requested to join the group because they saw it on Instagram. And I was like, oh, who's this person? I guess they found me on Instagram, and then I accepted them into the group. So it also allows you to see like who
Something
is
like that for
actually reading
Pinterest
your
too.
stuff on Instagram because those are the people who requested to join.
True. I
Yeah.
know I found a group or like a while ago through Pinterest, so I think I'm going to try to do the same thing that way.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm more of like a just pinning everything on Pinterest. But if you're like a big Pinterest person, there is an excellent national wake up call that Meg Wazinski did. And she actually uses Pinterest to build her business. Like, that is where she's finding people who are just like her because of the things that they pin. And it is like the coolest thing ever. And I listened to it and I was trying to get into it, but I have like so many other things going on. But if you love Pinterest and you are willing to like really use Pinterest and like work on that, it's definitely worth listening to. And the National Wake Up Calls, if you have the podcast app, you can find them on there. But also, if you go to your coach online office, let me show you guys because I'm not sure how many people know this. If you go to your coach online office, let me see if you can see it. Can you see it? Yeah. And you go to success right here. When you click on success, it'll open up a bunch of free personal development stuff. And amongst all of the other, well, when it decides to actually open, amongst all the other like personal development stuff that's in here, they also have recordings of the calls, like the national wake up calls and stuff. Hold on. Okay. So if you go to Team Beachbody and then Coach Call Audio right here, and you click on it, it'll open up. And I think the one that Meg did is right on here. So you scroll down. Let me see. What year was it? Oh, 2014. Maybe it's not updated yet. Yeah, I don't think it's updated yet. Yeah, I mean, but these are awesome calls to listen to as well. I actually listen to a lot of these when I do my workouts. I mute the TV and I listen to the coach calls. But let me see. If you go to news and training and then you go to training, it'll have the calls as well. So I'll show you that too. But those are, I don't know why these are separate, to be honest with you. Let me show you. I think it's time for a new computer. Come on. Okay. And then you go to events right here. And then wake up calls / podcasts. You're going to click on that. And that is going to take you to a library of all of the podcasts, all of the wake up calls. Here's the Inside Shakeology podcast, so you can see them all here, the national wake up calls. But I think the coolest part about this is, so let's say you wanted to, let me find Meg's, let me see. Meg. It's going to let me, crap, what happened? All right, Meg, where are you? Hold on. View all, that's why. Sorry, guys. Okay. I'm gonna keep going. When was that? March. Nikki Whiting. Hold on. I know it's here. Here it is, right here. Meg Wazinski. It's Monday, June 29th. So what you can do, if you click here, you can listen to the audio of it, or this is probably the coolest part, you can read the transcript of the call. So a lot of times coaches, like on the National Wake Up Call, they'll give you like their scripts. They'll say like, oh, so I message people and I say this. And if you want to like go back, if so say you're listening to a call, I used to do this all the time when I was driving home from my job that I didn't like. I would listen to the National Wake Up Calls on my way home and on my way there, just to kind of get my personal development in. So if coaches said something that was like really awesome that they did, I would go back to this and it gives you literally word for word what they said. So here's her story right here. Here's like she's talking about how she uses Pinterest. I know she mentioned like how she messages people, what she says. So you can just go through this and literally like here's her tips. Tip number 2. They're all right here for you. So you can either take this and you can make a document that you can share with your coaches with this. You can make little messages that maybe you send out to people. Here's just talking about Pinterest. So if you're into Pinterest, then this is definitely a call for you to listen to. And now that you know how to access them on your Coach Online Office, then you can do that. So just wanted to share that because I know there's some things in the Coach Online Office that we don't like necessarily know they're there. And I learn every day. Like I found a new thing. Well, actually I didn't find it. Michelle found it and told me about it. But it shows you like how to track your weekly qualifications and stuff. And I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't even know that was there. Here I am a year later. So anytime I find anything, I want to like share that with you guys so that you know about it. But yeah, I'd love to hear some more sparkles because we had an awesome month. So anyone else want to share some sparkles? Anything you're proud of yourself? You should all be proud of yourself. Anything in particular you're proud of that you did? Lauren? I'm calling you out because you're the only one with a face right now.
Yeah, Diamond.
Woohoo! I was waiting. Like, what the heck, girl?
I don't know. I wanted everyone else to have a chance to say theirs.
Sparkly Diamond. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're welcome. It's very well deserved. I'm very proud of you. So, anything else you did? Anything else you want to share? Now your team's doing really well. I looked at my online office and was like, oh my God, 2 of them had Success Club 8. Holy crap, that's awesome.
Yeah, everyone on my Fall Classic team.
Your Fall Classic team?
They both had Success Club the last day. Yeah.
Wow, that's
They were
awesome.
both on my team. And they both hit it the last day.
Wow. You guys must have had a ton of points then. That's awesome.
Yeah. I 30s, I think.
Oh, wow. You guys definitely earned the Hammer and Chisel gear. That's awesome. That's a way to share. You can rock that Hammer and Chisel gear. There you go. Get a wear and share. Anyone else? Brianna, what are you cooking? Am I muted? You not want to talk to me? Are you
No, I'm
cooking?
making chicken and zoodles.
Oh, okay.
Here, I'll show you.
You're frozen. Like you're still staying by the window. Oh wow, that looks so good. Ah,
Yeah, it's chicken and zoodles.
Oh my God. I need that. That looks so good. How are you doing? Do you have any questions or anything I can help you with?
Now it's more like that my semester's ending. It's like now I can like actually I have time to breathe a little more.
Yeah. No, I remember how that was. How are you still doing that group with like the Monmouth group that you're doing on Facebook?
I started it and like never really like got much response from it. So I think like next semester I'm gonna kind of like revamp it.
Okay.
And really get people involved.
All right, cool. And if you need any help with that, just, you can post in the team page and like, I went to Monmouth, I don't go anymore, but I could still help you out and nobody's going to know if people don't go to Monmouth or not. They can just be in the group too. So that'll be cool. I like that you're doing that too. It's like really branching out and doing something like on your own. And I like that. It's cool.
Thanks.
You're welcome. Anyone else? Hey, Amber, did you have a sparkle this week? I don't see your face, but I know you're here. Can't hide. We're going to play that game? Okay. Emmy? Do you have a sparkle to share?
Yeah, I'm driving, so I don't know how well you can hear me, but I was excited that I started my own team page this week.
Woohoo! That's awesome.
Long overdue.
Hey,
yeah, it's really fun.
Better late than never. And I'm very impressed I'm impressed, but I didn't expect anything less that you would be killing it in your team page. I'm a little fly on the wall in that page, and I'm just like blown away by how quickly you've taken that leadership role and you're posting and like sharing things and making files. And I'm like, this girl, she was afraid to make a team page, and look at her go. So I knew you could do it, and I know it was just a matter of like, okay, I got this. And I felt that way too. So I could totally relate to what you were going through. But just seeing what you've done already, like so far, it's just, I'm so excited for what's going to happen because I was part of the Tubby to Tone / now it's Illuminate for a while until like I was a diamond coach. I probably didn't make our team page for like a month. I made like a little one, and remember I did those like ass kicking April, like those silly challenges with like just us. That's how our page started.
Yeah.
So I kind of like eased myself into it, but
I forgot about those.
Yeah, I mean, it was just like a little challenge, and then it turned into our page. But it's really cool that you have that now because your team can really see you as the leader of your team. And not that I'm not there to help, because I'll help all of you guys. I love all of you guys, but it's just really cool that now you have that leadership role, and your team has an incredible leader to look at. Like, you are by far like one of the most like, I don't know, I've literally watched you grow. You're like my baby. So awesome. And I'm really proud of you for doing it, girl. Yeah, Amber, she's a rock star. I agree.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Aw.
Be safe
Thank
driving.
you guys. And I'll definitely still, I guess, yeah, no, I'm parked now actually, but it's like pitch dark, so if I turn on the video, you wouldn't see anything. I guess I'm just trying to figure out like the balance, because I'll definitely still be relying on Team Sweat Your Heart Out style, just because there's so much in there. Like, I don't want to have people miss out on that too. So I'm just trying to figure out that balance of having both and not overwhelming people with like redundancy, I guess, and just trying to figure that out as I go.
Yeah, it's kind of a gradual thing. Yeah, Lauren, you had a question?
Yeah, I was just gonna comment on that. What I do with my like personally sponsored page, I for the most part, I know that a lot of them work like full-time jobs or work a lot and miss a lot of the posts. So if there's ever anything that's like really important that goes up in there that gets lost in the shuffle, I'll always repost that in my personally sponsored team. And I just I asked my team a couple weeks ago if they would be interested in this, and every single one of them said yes. But I started this week just like picking a topic of the week that can be like helpful to them, like money objections or expanding your network or whatever. And at the beginning of the week, I'm just like posting a video that I find to be really helpful. And I'm not posting like every single day about it or anything. I'm just posting like one in the beginning and opening up the floor for questions or comments about it or whatever.
That's a really good idea. Thanks I might have to see if they want to do that. I like that a lot.
That's so smart. See, this is why I like when everybody talks and everyone shares. That's a good idea. I love that. Yeah, but as far as like having the 2 pages, that's kind of like what I did when I started the page. Anything Kelly posted in Tubby to Toned, I took that and I posted it and I shared it. And I still do that. Like, oh crap, I forgot to add you to the diamond page, Lauren. I gotta do that. I'm so sorry. But I take anything.
I think I'm in it. Wait.
Maybe somebody else added you.
The Illuminate Diamond page?
Yeah. You're in it?
I'm in it. I don't know who added me, but I'm in it. Yeah, someone added me.
I was supposed to add you, and I totally forgot. But what I was going to say is anything she shares, I share that with you guys too, because if it's important and relevant to our team, I share it. So a lot of what I post comes from what Kelly's posting, what I see on like other team pages that I'm a part of, or what I think would be helpful to you guys. So don't feel like you have to reinvent the wheel. Just kind of take what's out there and share what your team would need.
Okay, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just taking like the things that I think are must reads that I wouldn't want them to miss.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's basically what I'm doing.
All right. Well, that works.